it up, back it up. Me love girl we bad, girl we bad, girl we bad. Me love girl we bad like a China she bad. Bubble and wine, girl you look so fine. Present itself when you step inside. Me love girl we bad, girl we bad, girl we bad. Me love girl we bad like a China she bad. Bubble and wine, girl you look so fine. Present itself when you step inside. And the money up. Everywhere you go, bubble and wine, girl love bad like you. Smooth like ice and your man got you. Body you have man you that kill for you. You have your own money and you wish for you. Independent to the front row no. Bubble like soup you have a stand you know. Self-confident like girl wine. You look girl we bad, girl we bad, girl we bad. You look girl we bad like a China she bad. Bubble and wine, girl you look so fine. Present itself when you step inside. You look girl we bad, girl we bad, girl we bad. You look girl we bad like a China she bad. Bubble and wine, girl you look so fine. Present itself when you step inside. Bubble, 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 girl, bubble. Look how that girl come mad somebody. Real RP, girl, that are your body. Chop it down low is a bad girl thing. Wine on the rim is a bad girl thing. Roll cause a wet is a bad girl thing. Right and slow, look girl, we bad girl, we bad girl, we bad. Look girl, we bad like a China she bad. Girl, you look so fine. Present itself when you step inside. Me look girl, we bad girl, we bad girl, we bad. Me look girl, we bad like a China she bad. Bubble and wine, girl, you look so fine. Present itself when you step inside. And the money up everywhere you go. Bubble and wine, girl, love bad like you. Smooth like ice and your man want you. Body you have man you that kill for you. You have your own money and you wish part you go. Independent to the front row no. Bubble like soup you have a sign you know. Self-confident like girl wine you go. Me look girl we bad, girl we bad, girl we bad. Me look girl we bad like a China she bad. Bubble and wine, girl you look so fine. Present itself when you step inside. Me look girl we bad, girl we bad, girl we bad. Me look girl we bad like a China she bad.
Break the law. We just make up our own Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
All right. So, if you didn't hear what we talking about today, I'll play it again later. So, I'm reading. I can read y'all comments, but it would be so much better if y'all call. Phone number 518-752-3334. 518-752-3334. So, with that comment, I mean, I agree 100% with the second part of their comment. That's saying that guys, can't have preferences or get offended that females get offended when guys said they don't like this, they don't like that, they don't like that. And I have to 100%. Because I remember one time I didn't date in my race. And people, girls, I got arguments so much with females saying that, why don't you date? It's always you have to explain why you don't date. And that was stupid to me. Why do I have to explain why I don't date? Like, if I don't date somebody, I don't date somebody. It's my preference, I choose not to date. But in general, if you meet a young lady and they say, hey, I want a man that's 6 foot tall, make good money, drive a nice car. It's never, why do you want that? It's always, I get you. That's fine. But usually, if you're somebody that says you don't date in your race, you have to explain why. That part of it, I agree with them 100%. I don't think you have to explain why you choose not to date in your race. I think that whole situation, I think you have to explain that. So you at work. So Sweetie Sweets today, I work all out here. I'm not a ghetto girl. Okay. Mama Lion says she's offended she was offended. But why are you offended? If it doesn't apply to you, why are you offended? That's my question. If it doesn't apply to you, why are you offended by something that doesn't apply to you? Just like the whole thing with Shaquita or whatever name, the ghetto name they use, or whatever name they use. So if that's not where you grew up and that's not you, why does that offend you? That's my question also. Like, certain things shouldn't offend you. Perfect example. I came from the Caribbean. I grew up in Jamaica. Came here when I was younger. The N word don't offend me because I never thought about it. Never bothered me in a day in my life. Never bothered me. Never thought about it. Somebody said, "Oh, end this," and never thought about it. Never lost any sleep about it. Never thought about it. Just something that never bothered me. It was something that I never looked at. Like, oh, you call me the N word. Let's fight. Never thought about it. I dated people outside my race that used the N word. Never thought about it. Just something I just never thought about. I just never think like, oh, I'm offended by that. Never thought about it. I know why. You know why that I think I was never offended by it, and I think what it is that I didn't grow up that way. So for me to say, hey, I'm offended by this word, I didn't grow up with that word, I'm not offended by it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just not offended by that word because I didn't grow up that way. And I think a lot of things we always say, and this is a word that that makes no sense to me. And maybe I'm the only one that think that don't make any sense. Is since I'm black, I could use the word, and that's cool. Stupidest thing I ever heard. Stupidest thing I ever heard. If it's an offensive word, doesn't matter if you're the person you're talking about or you're the person that the word applies to. It shouldn't matter. If it's offensive, it's offensive. You shouldn't use it at all. So when somebody else uses it and you say, "Oh, I'm mad because you used it," shut up. I don't care about your opinion because you're okay if somebody else in your race call you that, but you're offensive if somebody else uses it. That makes no sense to me. So that's probably why I never paid no mind to it. To be honest with you, I never paid mind to it at all. That's something people say left or right around me. Like I said, I dated people outside my race that wasn't black. I used it all the time. I was not bothered at all. Never thought about it. But again, we talk about. I'm gonna play the clip after this song. I'm gonna play the clip. Are you offended? Are you offended by what this young man said about dating black women? Again, good morning, everybody. This is Morning Vibe with DJ Hallway in Vampire.
New generation. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, yeah. No matter how hard them try to hold me back, and I stop till me reach the top. Cause I'm me alone can hold me spot. So me a ask to stand. Oh Lord, when the enemy attack, give me the table every trap. It protect me from them evil luck. Oh Lord, Savior, me no like bad mind behavior. Them no want elevate them, sit down and wait. So pray for see your failure. Oh Lord, me don't see it with the paper, but me not ease up for a second. You're on the front line, him a the shield with them weapon. Cause my God now go give up on me. Now go give up on me. My God now go give up on me. No, no, my God now go give up on me. Now go give up on me. My God now go give up on me. No, 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 no matter how hard them try to hold me back. Me now stop till me reach the top. Cause I me alone can hold me stop. So me a ask for strength. Oh Lord, when the enemy attack, give me the tools to disable every trap. Please protect me from the evil luck. Oh Lord, my focus me born with a will. My legacy with me have to build. I have a purpose in life I have to fulfill. I have to fulfill. If me stop the heart I go win. So me fly over the like I go win. Cause my faith keep growing. The blessings keep flowing. God now go give up on me. Now go give up on me.
We don't break
My
the
God
law.
now go give
We
up
just
on
make up our
me.
own.
No. No, my God, now go give up on me. Now go give up on me. My God, now go give up on me. No, 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 my God. Oh, God. Them try to hold me back. Me now stop till me reach the top. Cause I me alone can hold me spot. So me a ask for strength. Oh, Lord. When the enemy attack, give me the tools to Yeah, but life
Money,
is
money,
short.
money,
If
money,
forget
money,
from
money,
the
money,
people
money,
not
money.
hold on.
You. Again, this is Morning Vibe, DJ Hallway. And yeah, five. Oh my God. Yo, what's wrong with y'all? Money, money. Leave me alone. I have to call. You don't have to call forever now. Yeah, see, you have to make it off because y'all keep talking. So as I mentioned in the show, Vampire Corona has come home. So this is what we talk about. Play clips one more time. This is just for the ladies. Guys, if you're offended, let me know you're offended. 518-444-2093. 518-444-2093. If you call on WhatsApp. If you call in directly, it's 518-752-3334. All right. So if you let me know if you're offended. All right.
About the black dating app called Black. It's funny I never used that one, bro. But hey, man. I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man. Look, we sure. Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that. Man. We ain't night riders.
Yes. So they were saying they don't date black women. Don't mind me. I'm sorry. I broke my headphones this morning, so it's one of those things. But yeah, so they were saying they don't date black women, and that's what they said. They're night riders or Shakrisa or whatever name they use. And the question is, are you offended by that? A couple of young ladies say yes, they're offended by it. Some of them say, oh, yo, I only playing against Sweetie Sweet for people who just came in. If you heard it before, then I'm sorry. But again, stand up for women of color. I stand up for women of color every single day. I'm just asking, are you offended by it? And if you're offended by it, why are you offended by it? That's my question. If it doesn't apply to you, and you may look at it like this, like is only talking about all black women. You know what I mean? So again, everybody have their preferences, and people like what they like, and some people don't like what they don't like. But you know, that's the question. Are you offended by that statement? I personally, I got black daughters. I'm trying to think. Am I offended? I don't know. If I look at it, if there's a young man out there, African American, white, Spanish, Hispanic, whatever, don't like dating black women, okay, that's fine. Um, I don't think nothing is wrong with that. But I'm not a woman, and I can't say I'm offended by that because I'm not a woman. A woman have to actually say, they're offended by that. But again, I don't know. That's one of those things that everybody may have their little preferences in what they think about that. But that's what we're talking about today. Again, good morning, everybody. It's the morning vibe with DJ Hallway and up in DJ Hallway.
Wish I was wrong. Wish you were right. Started to argue. Started a fight. Missed all the moments. Lost all the sight. There's just nothing. There's no resolving all of these problems. If we insist to focus on nothing, how can I feel you if you don't let me near you? Out of all the things I had, I'm still grateful that you graced us with the joys of all the past. I still miss you. Miss you. Out of all the things I've learned, I can only say these words. Oh, I'm so sorry for the hurt. I still miss you. Yeah. Miss you. See you again. 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 Still miss you. Taking advantage, all of these chances, dropped all the baggage, no second glances, couldn't imagine how did this happen. I'm so empty, missing the moments, all of them stolen. I was so cold when you closed the door, then I couldn't see you. I can't believe you left me. Out of all the things I've had, I'm still grateful that you graced us with all the joys of all the past. I still miss you, yeah. Miss you. Out of all the things I learned, I can only share these words. I'm so sorry for the hurt. I still miss you. Miss you. See you again. Again. See you again. Again now. See you again. Oh, yeah, again now.
All right. So, Mama Linus, I see your message. I see it. All right, don't forget at the top of the hour, we have Pump a Dump. 3 artists of this week Pump a Dump. One artist is doing very well. I'm talking about very well. Very, very, very well, I have to say. So shout out to Mama Linus. She left a couple messages in there. So she said, not agreeing what he said, would want somebody to refer to them that way. So as I mentioned, I had 4 daughters. That's where she comes from. When she said, would I be offended if the guy said that about my daughters? Whoever people could date whoever they want. Disrespect come from about a woman of color calling her a night rider. Not right. Okay. I don't think he's called. I don't think he's calling the girl a night rider. He's calling the guy a night rider because the guy is dating the girl. So the guy is a night rider because the girl is dark skinned. So because she's dark skinned, he called her the night rider. He called it she's dark. So he's saying, "Guy, you're a night rider." So the guy is a night rider because the girl is dark skinned. So he's calling the guy the night rider. And maybe I'm incorrect with that one, but that thing, my understanding, that's what he's trying to say. I don't know. I mean, is it with me? Like, I don't really get offended by a lot of things. I don't know what it is though. Like, I really don't get offended by a lot of things. Only thing I ever get offended by is one thing. Is this right? And is when I'm in the middle of watching a movie, and the movie's going well, and then boom, 2 guys are kissing. I'm not expecting that. I didn't expect that. That only thing that bothers me. And I'm not saying that I'm homophobic or all those other things. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I didn't expect that. I'm not expecting that. That wasn't. When you turn on a show, that's not something you expect. That's the only thing I think like really bothers me. Like, tell me, let me know at the beginning of the show. Just like they have rated R and they have explicit language, nudity, and they say all that stuff, and they say all that stuff. Hold on, and they see all that stuff in it's sorry, somebody's calling me, but it ain't going through the right way. Do me a favor, if you call me, call 518-752-3334. 518-752-3334 is the best way to reach me is that number, because I don't know, the other number is not working. I'm not sure why. So 518-752-3334. All right. So I'm saying that stuff really don't offend me like that. You know what I mean? That stuff don't really offend me. Like, you know, I'm not easily offended. But that one thing when I'm watching a movie and I run into that, that's the only thing that really will bother me. It's the only thing that will bother me. So if that guy call, I don't think he doesn't. He doesn't. I think you calling the wrong number. You call me directly, 518-752-3334. All right, you know what? Let me see if I can figure it out. Because I know the person who's calling. I'm gonna try to reach out to you. Maybe it's easier if I do it that way. Give me a second. I'm gonna reach out to you, young lady. Again, good morning, everybody. This is the Morning Vibe with DJ Hallway and Vampire. All right.
From Jamaica to Lagos, Nigeria to America, freedom fighters from all over the world. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts.
I know you're feeling kinda trapped, youth, but trust me, God got you. I know you hear this a lot too, yet still things stand still like a statue. Them say you are gonna lay down in a coffin, and your family surround you in a black suit. The devil is a liar, that is not true. God put a mark on your life, tattoo. I know it's kinda hard to see, but trust me, a day will come. The darkest hour of the night is right before the sun. Celebrating the race before it starts. I know it sounds kinda dumb, but Marcus said with confidence, you have already won. When I bust these rhymes, I hope you touch these minds. Yeah, rough, this life is an uphill climb. You a diamond in the rough, that mean you just need shine. Them say walk by faith, but first you must be blind. I think I lost it for a sec, dear. Just know one day you're gonna get there. Yes, dear, rent the shop, dress here. You go back to school and wait till next year. I know it's kinda hard to see, but trust me, a day will come. The darkest hour of the night is right before the sun. Celebrating the race before it starts. I know it sounds kinda dumb, but Marcus said with confidence, you have already won. Get up, youth. I know you're feeling kinda drunk, youth, but trust me, God got you. I know you hear this a lot too, yet still things stand still like a statue. Them say you are gonna lay down in a coffin, and your family surround you in a black suit. The devil is a liar, that is not true. God put a mark on your life, tattoo. God put a mark on your life, tattoo.
Yeah, man, I born again.
Tattoo. God put a mark on your life like tattoo.
We pray for God, guide thy path, health and strength in every vital part. Me know it seems twice as hard right now, but just keep it right and target. Cause this fight we never gonna forfeit. Raising up a righteous army. When we're marching into war, everything starts within the heart. You have for bold, you have for brave. Don't ever make them ever hold you as a slave. Any and everything can overcome with faith. Oceans to the desert and the mountain and the caves. Just keep your hand up, holding up the banner for Vienna. Kneeling in the song, there's no justice in the yama. So me have to rise it up and bust it in the grammar. Fire upon the system, I have trusted in my brothers. Killing all my sisters and my mothers. Siblings and the toddlers, still me confident to overcome the one, yeah. It no matter what I go on. We got the calm, just have some time.
I know you're feeling kinda trapped, you. Trust me, God got you. I know you hear this a lot too, yet still things stand still, statue. Them say you are gonna lay down in a coffin, and your family surround you in a black suit. Them devil is a liar, not you. God put a mark on your life, tattoo. 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 God put a mark on your life, like tattoo. Life like tattoo. That put a mark on your life like tattoo. Tattoo. That put a mark on your life like tattoo. That put a mark on your life.
Yes. Again, good morning, everybody. This is the Morning Vibe with DJ Hallway and Vampire. I'm working on the thing. Something's wrong with the phone, I'm trying to work on it and see what's going on with the phone. So again, good morning, everybody. This is DJ Hallway, and welcome to the Morning Vibe with DJ Hallway and I'm Vampire. So again, good morning to everybody, and we are here. Amen. So oh, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, good morning, everybody. This is who's on the line? Sorry, who's on the line?
DJ Sweetie Sweet.
What up? What up? Yep. What up, young lady?
How you doing? How you doing? I'm not liking this thing you done dropped this morning. You're kind of hurting my feelings this morning.
Why? Why am I hurting your feelings? What happened?
All right. Okay. First and foremost, calling somebody a night rider. That's not cool because we shouldn't be ashamed of our skin. And then if we started bleaching, then you say, oh, now we're trying to turn white because we don't like our blackness. But then y'all as black men are putting us down by calling us night riders. So why the heck would we not want to bleach ourselves and change our color to make us more acceptable or wanted?
But I don't think he was calling the woman Night Rider. He was calling the guy who slept with the dark skinned woman the Night Rider.
But that still is effective. You gonna make so then what he needs to do? Make his girl bleach herself so that he's no longer called a Night Rider because he's messing with a dark skinned girl?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they should.
Now, secondly, calling somebody Shaquita. Okay. I'm not a Shaquita, so now I'm a hard-working black woman. I own my own catering business. I am a DJ, and I work a regular job as well. So I work very hard for who I am and to stand up, and for a guy to put me in a category to be like everybody else, and you don't know me. That's not fair. Get to know me first and then judge me off of who I am. Don't judge me because the girl you ran into was a Shaquita and she wanted her hair done, nails done, everything big. Not everybody out here, not all females out here expect a man to get their nails done, hair done, everything big. Because we as strong black women can go on and get our own hair done, nails done, everything big. We don't need a man to do that. It is nice to have a man to do that, but we don't need a man to do that. So for me to be considered as a Shaquita, I'm not feeling that. You hurting our feelings. And it's not you. You're just replaying what you hear, but sometimes replaying what you hear, it's like a bad apple in a tree. Don't be a part of it. If you because you're gonna rot yourself.
No, but what I'm asking, okay. I think the culture in general is just way too sensitive. I don't think, like, if he says, I don't date a black woman, or saying that, you know what, you're a night rider, or whatever the situation is, everybody's each his own, right? So if I like black women and you don't, you that somebody else say they don't.
I don't have no problems with it because everybody is entitled to date whoever they want to date. I don't have no problems, but it doesn't have to have no name calling. Yes, I know some black women can be ratchet. Some black women are ghetto. Some black women are uneducated. Some black women are very educated. We all have there's different personalities, or there's different levels of education, there's different levels of knowledge. So some women are knowledgeable, some women aren't, but that don't mean you put all women in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? Because now the women who are strong and can stand on their own are going to get offended by that because we are single. We're looking for a man.
But see,
we're looking for a strong black man because we don't want to date outside of our race because the simple fact is then y'all will say, oh, you know, when you start dating a white man, then we get labeled, we get name called because we're dating a white man. Oh, what y'all can't find a black man to date. If y'all stay out of jail, maybe we can find a black man to date. Or if y'all will hold a job, maybe we can find a black man to date. That's just like us doing that to y'all.
But I'm explaining why why a lot of black women are single and a lot of females are single. Not even black. A lot of black women are single. You know why? Let me tell you.
Go ahead, tell me what your opinion is.
The number one reason why most women are single because they don't want to share.
Share what? I'm supposed to share my man with another female?
Yes.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes.
Okay, so let your wife share you with somebody else. How that gonna work? Or let your wife share herself with some other dude. How that gonna work?
Because it doesn't work that way. Let me tell you why it doesn't work that way. Because at the end of the day, there is more females than male, right? There's more females than male on this planet or in the U.S. Let's do the U.S. There are at least 15-1 female to man. If every man have one female for himself, what happened to the other females? At some point in life, you have to be able to share and say, you know what? I can't have one for myself, but at least I have somebody I could call, I could talk to. We could go on a date.
So then we might as well be in so the world should just automatically just turn into a non-monogamous relationship. So then everybody should just be open to lay down. Okay, so then I guess when the spread of AIDS starts to spread higher numbers, or chlamydia or gonorrhea or syphilis and all these other diseases start to spread more because y'all spreading y'all legs open, then it's supposed to be okay. No, God created somebody for every one person. God put enough people on this earth for one person for every person.
It can be. You're incorrect. Can be. If the ratio of how much woman is born compared to man, that's something you can't change. So
Kwame says no sharing, and he's a dude. And he's saying no sharing. No sharing. Sharing is not caring. No, we're not sharing nothing.
Let me give you another statistic that you might not know.
Whatever.
Let me give you another statistic that you might not know. You can look it up. 80% of the woman that's sleeping with somebody is only sleeping with 10% of the guys. Y'all already sharing guys, but y'all don't know about it. 80%.
Okay, well, out of sight,
80% of the females. 80% of the females.
Out of sight, out of mind. If I know that if I'm sharing a man, I'm fine with that. But if I have to know that I'm sharing a man, I'm not cool with that. My mama says, don't open up a book that you don't want to read.
So you rather not know about it.
If he doing whatever he doing, he better do it in closed doors. Because me being a military chick that I am, I know I ain't wrapped too tight. So that military actions is going to become an action on him.
But at the end of the day, either you want to be single for the rest of your life or you want to be in some kind of relationship. It's your choice.
I'm glad I'm single. I'm single. And if I have to stay single for the rest of my life, I'll be hitting 50 this year. So if I have to stay single for the rest of my life, I'm fine. As long as my dildo can continue to charge and I got my toys and things like that to take care of me, I'm fine. I can do this. I'm good.
All right. I'm just saying, listen, that's your choice. But I'm saying there's different options out there if you want to go that way. There's always different options. But I'm just saying at some point, as I mentioned, I just said, 80% or 20% of the guys is sleeping with 80% of the females. You're already sharing a guy. You might not know you're sharing a guy, but you're already sharing that guy. Only thing is that you'd rather not know about it. That's the only thing difference is that I don't want to know about it. Right?
Right. Huh? I mean, but it's still not right because it's supposed to be one man for one woman.
It's never that. I don't know where they get that from.
If they were to release the population of the men that are in prison, it will even out the numbers for us women that have a man.
Hold on. So what you're saying is that a guy come out of prison tomorrow, you gonna go date him?
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with building a man.
Oh, here we go. See,
this is the builder. Ain't nothing wrong with building a man. I mean, I've got experience. I know how to build a man.
This is crazy.
Ain't nothing to build a man.
I think that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. So you rather date somebody that just come out of jail than share another guy that's doing his thing. So see a guy, he making
Let me tell you the difference. First and foremost, this dude hasn't had sex with nobody because he's been locked up for 10, 15, 20 years. So he ain't smelled nothing.
Okay.
So now let me be the first one that he smelled, and I'm giving him that good. He ain't gonna go nowhere. And then the fact that I'm holding him down and I'm helping build him, he's going to respect that. And he's going to appreciate the things that I've done, because most other women will probably throw their nose up at him because he was in jail and he was in prison. They're going to throw their nose up at him anyway. So that's going to make him not desirable. Now, once I build him, that's when the women going to want him, is when I build him. But if
so
he has
you're gonna take what you could get until you build him.
alliances with me, then me is where he's going to stay.
But I understand everything you're saying. How I look at it may be a little different than you. Completely different than you. Completely different. So you're saying, and maybe I'm wrong, you correct me if I'm wrong. You're saying that you rather date a guy that was locked up, got released, not working when he comes out. You're gonna get him a job, build him up, and you teach him the whole relationship kind of situation that you're gonna build him up. You rather go through that whole thing, the whole up and down, left to right, whole thing, instead of finding a guy that he say he makes $100,000. He has a girlfriend. You rather date that guy than the guy that over there make $100,000. He may have a girlfriend, but he also spend time with you. So you rather go the opposite way.
Yep.
Oh,
I'd rather go for the underdog than the overdog, because just as like you said, he make $100,000. He can have as many women as he wants. So his pick of the litter is going to be a lot higher. So that means I'm gonna have more than one other woman. It's going to be 2, 3, because he knows his pockets is thick enough that he's able to hold on to 2, 3, 4 women and keep them quiet and keep them nice and comfortable, because he got that $100,000.
Okay. So
I'd rather take that prisoner that don't know nothing and train him or teach him in the ways of a relationship, of helping him get a job. Because see, I'm a military chick, so I got clout. I got pull, I got weight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna help.
I have one question. One other question before you go. Would you? So this is a question. Would you rather get played in a Bentley or a Honda?
I'm sorry, I got my own car.
No. Answer the question. No. Answer the question. Would you rather get played in a Bentley or a Honda?
I mean, to be honest, I don't want to get played either way.
No, you're not answering the question. You're not answering the question.
If I have to get played, I would prefer to get played while I was riding in that Bentley.
Exactly my point. So that's
Bentley is only temporary. At least the Honda. Come on now. That's a double-edged. That's a tricky question.
No, it's not a tricky question. It's not a tricky question. It's not a tricky question.
Because neither way do anybody want to ever get played. So no, I don't want to get played by the Bentley, and I don't want to get played by the Honda.
I understand that. But if you're going to get played,
the Honda car is more related to my car, because I have a Nissan, so I can relate to the Honda a little bit better. The Bentley is way out of my category, so I would never be able to ride in a Bentley. So just to even get one ride in a Bentley, that was great. But then to get played, it was like, well, damn, why you picked me up anyway? You know I was poor and broke anyway from the beginning. I'm not a rich bitch.
Remember, guys date differently than females. Guys date
y'all date because y'all like the big cities and big booties.
No, that's not. Guys.
Yeah, that's what y'all look at first. That's the first thing y'all look at. Yes, it is, sir. Don't tell me nothing different.
You're incorrect.
Trust me.
You're incorrect.
No,
I'm gonna tell you why you're correct. I'm gonna tell you why you're incorrect. Guys date up, date down. Girls date up. Guys date down. Girls date up.
Okay, well, the guys that I see, y'all got these girls that got big old booties, big old titties, breasts, and all y'all care about is the breast and the booty.
That's my
point. Y'all don't care about us little small, not too big of anything. Y'all don't care about us, so if y'all were dating them, then I would be getting a date then, because I would not be a chick that got the big booty and the big titties.
No, listen, but because guys look at certain things that's more important. Guys look at certain things that's more important. That's what it is. Like, guys will date. The guys will date. If you're making, say a guy, you're making $500,000. A guy will date a girl working at McDonald's if he's making $500,000. If a girl making $500,000, she would not date a guy that work at McDonald's. A guy will though. That's a difference. That's a big difference.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
if I was making $500,000, I would date a dude at McDonald's.
No, you wouldn't. That's a lie. That's you.
Listen,
You said a lie.
The only reason why I would is because I would 9 times out of 10, if I was making $1 million, I probably would turn around and open up my own restaurant because I already own my own catering business. So, and then I would put him in there and make him work.
Exactly.
And then
hold on. So your plan.
He'll get the paycheck and he get everything all up in one.
So your plan is to build him up. So your plan is to get a guy and build him up.
Of course.
Exactly, but the guys don't look at it like that. That's a difference. Guys don't look at it like that. It's completely different. But as I said,
if the men were already built, then I wouldn't have to build anybody. But if they're not built, then I gotta build.
I know, but most women. Let me not say all women. Most women is not in it to build anybody, to build man up. Most women want a man that's already built.
But they're slim choosers. So now you gotta learn how to go outside of the box because they're slim pickings.
You need to share. Back to my first argument.
Not even sharing the own wrongs. Not sharing nothing.
I'm just saying, all right, thanks, call, sweet. Appreciate it.
You welcome.
Bye. Again, good morning, everybody. This is the Morning Vibe with DJ Hallway and Vampire. All right? Don't forget, we'll be back at 10 o'clock for the Pump a Dump. Shout out to Chris Angie. Let me see, I say it with the H now. I'm never going to mess up. Chris Angie. Name of the song is Heart Attack. Don't forget the video came out. I think he said it came out a couple weeks ago. Go check it out. Chris Angie. Go like, share, subscribe. Chris Angie. Name of the song is Heart Attack. All right?
Girl, baby, me say bring it on. Bring it on. Baby, me say Sanjay. Girl, bring it on. Bring it on. Give me, me say bring it on. Give me, bring it on. Me, girl, bring it on. Give me, bring it on. Give me, me say bring it on. Hey. From way over yonder, you see a thing with a tiny one. Girl, look so much, you have everything me want. Ready with a smile, but get the talking. Jump in the position, and I brought the situation. Like we in a bed scene. Trouble makes the nigga jump with every pan of this. With no delays, girl, when you hesitate, you miss out on the best scene. Now I have a time, nah. Hold you tight from mine, nah. Have a number to not pay him no mind, nah. No what time for dance, no what time for dance. Make your waistline roll, set it for the girl, take control. Jump on the ride like it's a roller coaster. I think it's fine, I said when you arch your back, make it jump and that game. Set it for the girl, take control. Jump on the ride like it's a roller coaster. I think it's fine, I said when you arch your back, make it jump and that game. Moment of silence was in way over me head. Yeah, I wasn't ready to turn my defense. Resuscitate me back from the dead, don't come again. We manage, yeah, he is a savage. Been quite some time since they get a good challenge. Your body inside me can hardly manage. A wine you should famous, can you have a talent? I said, you just get a call from heaven. The whatever they got is them then. Cause you more than nothing. Crush your lip on your body, it's a sin. Good up style to the way. Make your waistline roll. Sit up on the girl, take control. Jump on the ride like it's a roller coaster. Better be smile, say when you arch your back, make it short and that game. Sit up on the girl, take control. Jump on the ride like it's a roller coaster. Better be smile, say when you arch your back, make it short and that game. Bring it on, give me, say bring it on, give me, bring it on, baby, bring it on.
Caribbean's number one choice. Caribbean's number one choice. We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. Monday through Friday. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
When you arch your back, make it short and that game. Set the button, make girl take control. Jump on the ride like it's a roller coaster. Better be smile, say when you arch your back, make it short and that game.
All right. Again, good morning, everybody. This is the Morning Vibe with DJ Hallway and a vampire. All right. So again, good morning, everybody. Shout out to DWC Radio, One Link Radio, Vibes, Corner Radio, One Radio Link, Power Slam Radio. I am Caribbean, CMBS Radio, Island Jam, Young and Fresh. Get with the fix, Industry Rock Radio, Jamaica Radio, RTMRadio.net, V-Link Radio, Chris Cut Radio, Fan Zone Radio, Omega Radio, NRG Online Radio, and Reggae Showtime Radio. So, as I mentioned, top of the hour, we're going to get to the Pump a Dump. So, first artist from Pump a Dump, this young lady name is Miss Kwani. Miss Kwani. Name of the song is Gum Body. Hopefully this young lady wins. I said I hope she wins because I want to know what Gum Body is. I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to listen to these words and see. Gum Body, Miss Kwani. Let's go.
I'm a fool for your love, yeah. I'm a fool for your love, yeah. I stick to you for your love, yeah. Gum body.
Trouble when you come my way, yo. No matter if I night or day, yo. You give me such a feeling, more than just appealing. Don't want it another way, no. You had me at hello, my baby. Now I'm thinking about you more than daily. Whisper to me slowly, what you have to show me. Make it so you must come save me. You're the man, could I broke, I'm rich. No matter now, I never wanna switch. I never had nobody do me quite like this, no. The man could have Muslim or Jew. I have 1, 2, 3 for you. If I had to bet, I put my money all on you. It's gonna be. Yeah. You are made for me. Even when I try to fight it, boy, I stick to you. Always had a good selection. I never had to beg for your attention. You give me all the right connections. You'll be the closest to perfection. In my race, but we not compete. Nobody comes close to me. We're like the city and we're still low-key. Boy, you make me feel complete. The man could have broke, I'm rich. No matter no, I never would have switched. I never had nobody do me quite like this, no. The man could have Muslim or Jew. I have 1, 2, 3 for you. If I had to bet, I put my money all on you. It's gonna be. You are made for me. Even when I try to fight it, boy, I stick to you. You are made for me. Even when I try to fight it, boy, I stick to you. I'm a fool for your love, yeah. I'm a fool for your love, yeah. I stick to you for your love, yeah. Somebody. I'm a fool for your love, yeah. I'm a fool for your love, yeah. I stick to you for your love, yeah. Somebody, cause God knows for your love, yeah. You are made for me. Even when I try to fight it, boy, I stick to you.
Caribbean's number one choice. Caribbean's number one choice.
All right. So that was Miss Kwani. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Miss Kwani with Gum Body. Gum Body. Oh no. Hopefully she wins and I could have an interview and find out where the gum body comes from. I'd love to hear that answer. So next artist from this week's Pump a Dump, his name is Delete, featuring G-Star. Name of the song is Shake. Artist name, Delete, featuring G-Star. Name of the song is Shake.
DJ PM Studios.
What's some girl there?
Ready.
Girl, if you want me, call me, we take it out. Baby, you fall clean when me check it out. If me have you on me heart, me no left the house. Come and take a pic, girl, make a pause. Them can't call you no clown, you no Mickey Mouse. Ex-man was a clown, now you kick him out. You telling me want work and him kicking out. No boy can't put no now you pretty mouth.
Girl, you no
Shake your body.
when you shake
that booty.
when you shake your body, twerk it like a Jamaica. Girl, you no
Shake your body.
when you shake your
that
body.
booty.
When you shake your body, twerk it like a Jamaica.
Most of all, girl, you pretty for your bone. See so your shape, girl, that turn me on. Anytime I see a girl, me can't keep calm. Plus, you full of charisma and charm. Now tell a lie, girl, me love how you gone. If I look nice, never jump off a palm. Your man see your body and a pop. But your smile, but your way, but your ta.
Girl, you no
Shake your body.
when you shake your body. When you shake your body, twerk it like a Jamaica. Girl, you no
Shake your body.
when you shake your body. When you shake your body, twerk it like a Jamaica.
Girl, if you want me, call me, we take it out. Baby, you fall clean when me check it out. If me have you on me heart, me no left the house. Come and take a pic, girl, make a pause. Them can't call you no clown, you no Mickey Mouse. Ex-man was a clown, now you kick him out. You telling me want work and him kicking out. No boy can't put no now you pretty mouth.
Girl, you no
Shake your body.
when you shake your body. When you shake your body, twerk it like a Jamaica. Girl, you no
Shake your body.
when you shake your body. When you shake your body, twerk it like a Jamaica.
Most of all, girl, you pretty for your body. So your shape, girl, that turn me on. Anytime I see a girl, me can't keep calm. Plus, you full of charisma and charm. Now tell a lie, girl, me love how you gone. If I look nice, never jump off a palm. Your man see your body and a pop. But your smile, but your way, but your ta.
Girl, you no
Shake your body.
when you shake your body. When you shake your body, twerk it like a Jamaica. Girl, you no
Shake your body.
when you shake your body. When you shake your body, twerk it like a Jamaica.
Alright, so that was Delete featuring G-Star. Name of the song is Shake. Last artist from this is Pump It Up. His name is Gate Zion. Oh, The Gate Zion featuring Alpha Banks. Name of the song is Feel the Vibe. The Gate Zion featuring Alpha Banks. Name of the song is Feel the Vibe.
Up on me down. South Beats. At the Gate Zion again. Starboy. Would you me one wire for me team? 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 Up on me down. Suspense. Up on me down. Up on me down. Suspense. Up on me down. What do you? Listen to the straight from the anta down to the stigma. We know so we get them bad. I come from Ghana, all of a shy man. We know so we get them bad. 15 girls from a shy man, man sugar beg money. No fit sponsor. Up me down. Suspense. Up me down. Up me down. Suspense. Up me down. And the fight over there, we are never know. Fight over there, we are never know. And the fight over there, we are never know. Fight over there, we are never know.
Pamela. Come give me best mouth, Monica, Jessica, who do die to balance like a vinegar. I research and find, come give me love. Tell me what you use it for. Last night when we met at the barbecue, come on, when me give you, tell me what you use it for.
Suspense. I put me down. I put me down. I put me down. Would you me one wire for me team? 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 I put me down. I put me down. I put me down. I put me down.
All right, so that was the Gate Dion featuring Alpha Banks. Name of the song is Feel the Vibe. All right, so those are 3 songs from this week's Pump or Dump. Make sure you go vote. We have the winner this Friday. This Friday we'll have the winner on the Morning Vibe. You have until midnight on Thursday to put your votes in. All right, midnight Thursday, get your votes in. All right, so. Shout out to DWC Radio, One Link Radio, Vibes Corner Radio, One Radio.link, Power Slam Radio, I Am Caribbean, CMBS Radio, Island Jam, Young and Fresh. Get with the Fix, Industry Rock Radio, Jamaica Radio, RTM Radio.net, V-Link Radio, Chris Scott Radio, Fan Zone Radio, Omega Radio, NRG Online Radio, and Reggae Showtime. So I'm going to start this is how we started the show today. This is how we start our conversation. I'm going to play both clips. I know they say they'll play again, but we're going to start again one more time. One last time. So this is the conversation. This is how the conversation started today. And this was a conversation that somebody asked these young men. Both of them is black. One from Africa and one from the Caribbean. But as you know, a lot of Caribbean guys date out their race. A lot of Caribbean guys date out their race. So this is a question they asked. Do you date black women? This is what their response was.
What about the black dating app called Black? It's funny, I never used that one, bro, but hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that. Man. We ain't night riders.
That was it. That was their response when they asked them, do they use this app? And it's perfect. And I'm not in this guy's brain. I'm not trying to defend him. It could be, the statement could be about that app, that most of the people on that app could be ghetto. Could be. That could be their response and saying that app, that's what's on there. Could be. I'm just, being devil's advocate. So after, black Twitter, Hispanic Twitter, everybody in the uproar about it yesterday, or day before yesterday, this was their response. And as I said, I actually agree with their response. And this was their response.
When it comes to dating and your personal preferences, no one bats an eye. When women say, I want a man that's 6 feet tall, makes a certain amount of money, blah, 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 those are considered preferences. But if I say, hey, man, I don't date black girls like that. Oh, God.
You hate black women.
How dare you?
You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
My mom's black. Your mom's black.
Yeah.
My sister's black. Like, bro.
Dating preferences are our preferences. Just like you have the prerogative as a woman to date a man that makes a certain amount of money, a height, income, whatever it is, no one bats an eye. We are free to choose who we want to hook up with and date. Like, what the hell? Like, there's nothing wrong with having preferences.
So that's, somebody asked them, and that was their response to it. And everybody lost their cotton picking mind. So that second one was their response to it. Shaquita. Yo, but listen, I can't lie. And this is I'm being honest. And this is me being honest. There's probably something is the reason why this is not coming out. Those names, I have to say, those names of certain names that people give their kids is ridiculous. And is it that name that is ridiculous? Who named their kids that? And I could be wrong. I'm just saying there's certain names you should not give your kids. I always say, this is just my opinion, only my opinion on, not having to do with any other stations that we're streaming on, Oneradiolink, Vibes Corner Radio, all the other stations that we're streaming on. This is just my opinion. if you want your child, and I have to say, I'm gonna go back just a little bit. You're judged on your name when you apply for a job. You're judged. If you think I'm lying, you're judged by your name when you apply for a job. If there's certain names on that application that society deems is a name they don't want to be bothered with, they're going to skip your application. I don't care what anybody's opinion is. I'm telling you for the fact. Certain names will be skipped on job application based on the name of the person. That's why I always say, and people may disagree with me, is that I'd rather put a name on an application that you have no idea if that person is black or white. Because you may lose a job just because of your name. And people might, you're crazy. I'm telling you, people will not hire you because of your name. So again, people may disagree, but that's just what I look at it. So again, people ask about Van. Van is okay. Van is okay. But I told Van, stop eating the porky. Every day, Van come in here with the porky. I would say, Van, you have to stop eating the porky. And Van eat every morning. You can see it on his lips. Every morning, we tell Van, stop eating the porky. And Van said, no, you're going to continue to eat the porky. And again, I can't force a guy to stop eating the porky. And guess what happened? Now, so I gotta say, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna move on. But as I said, I've been telling him for a long time. Stop doing it. Dad said we need to raise more bosses than employees. I agree with you, and I also disagree with you. Society is built on two people being rich, people being poor. Without people being poor, a lot of things that we're used to will not happen. There will be nobody there washing our cars. There's nobody at the McDonald's serving us our food. There will be nobody at the restaurant. When you get a man, ask a man, you will come and bring you water. I'll go get your food and give it to you. A lot of stuff in society that we enjoy, we will lose if we don't have certain people who make a certain amount of money, whose pay is at a certain level. Certain jobs, if you make a certain amount of money, you will no longer do. So yes, I get it that people get more bosses and whatever. But society works and only works if there is poor people and rich people. If it doesn't work, if everybody is at the same, it makes the same amount of money. Doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. Somebody has to do the dirty work. Somebody has to be at the car wash to dry your car off when you come out. Certain things that society is built to have poor people. I don't care what they're talking about. We're going to move everybody up. You're going to pay more money. No. Without poor people making a certain amount of money, society is going to fall apart. They have to be poor people for society to happen. Have to be. So again, I get it, Des, but I'm just saying, we can employ our own. Yes, we could. But I understand. Des said we could employ our own. Yes, I agree with you, Des. We could employ our own. But you know who's more racist? Black people is more racist against black people than white people against black people. You might not know that, but they are. As a woman of color or a man of color, you see a Shakrita or whatever name you come up on an application, and you be like, where this girl live? And she lives in the projects. So you see her address and be like, she lives in the projects. This is her name. Oh, we're moving on. We're not hiring her. I'm telling you, as black people, we are more I can't say racist because the only way you could be racist is if you have power to control stuff. You can't, black people can't be racist because they own 30% of society, so it can't be racist. So again, we are, because you're gonna look at the application, Des. You're gonna look at application. You're gonna be like, her name is what? Really? Okay. Where? Because usually they put the address on there, and you know that address was like, oh hell no, I'm not hiring that person from over there, because your expectation of the people who live over there, you automatically going to say, no, I'm not bringing that person in my in my business. I'm not hiring that person. You are. You automatically is gonna stop and look at the application and say, no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, just about mama choice. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you that it's not her choice. It's a mama's choice to name her, whatever she'll name. I get that. But at the end of the day, you might not judge it. You might not judge her, but somebody else is going to judge her by that. Where she grows up and her name, people get judged by that all the time. Where you live, people judge you. Where you grew up, people judge you. People judge all the time. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. But again, it's a morning vibe with DJ Hallway and Vampire. Vampire will be in. I don't know. When Vampire? I don't know when Vampire will be in. Hopefully so. Hopefully he gets better. You know what I mean? And as I told him, and I've been telling him for weeks, and I've been telling him for months, stop eating the porky. I tell him morning, I tell him an evening. He come in here, he's telling his lips he's eating porky all morning, and I tell him, stop eating it. But again, American guys, you can't tell them anything. American guys, you can't tell them everything. You can't. But again, as a friend, I like to tell the truth. And I like to look out for my friends. And I continue telling them, stop eating the porky.
Calm down, what's the rush? I know you're longing for my touch. You don't need to speed it up. The pressure right.
I knew it. Good morning, everybody. This is the Morning Vibe with DJ Hallway and Vampire. We have somebody in line. Good morning. Who's this?
Did you know it? Did you know it? I know you know it because I knew it because you knew it.
I know what you're talking about.
When you knew it,
that's right.
The people in the chat knew it.
Exactly.
Because it was a reminiscence that I knew it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Did you know that?
Yes.
This is Thurston Howells III.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Do you have the thing ready?
Yes, I have it locked and loaded every time. Locked and loaded all the time.
Outstanding maneuver. Why is Vampire out again?
Why is Vampire?
You know
why is Vampire out?
Because he ate the porky.
I told him. I told him every morning he come in and you could tell he's running his lips. And I'm like, yo, listen, you gotta stop eating the porky. Don't listen. You know.
Yeah, that porky would make you sick. You know?
Exactly. There's a bad porky out there, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it left an aftertaste in his mouth.
Exactly.
And the why is Vampire out again?
Why is he out?
You know, because the residue of the porky made a big infection.
I told him. I think it was so funny you said that. I said to you, send me a picture. I want to see how sick you are. He said, no picture.
Yeah, it's like a whole big burn.
Oh, my God. Of course.
And he needs a cream.
You got to
need some cream to
clear that out.
Allergel or something like that.
Something.
Yeah. But what happened is we couldn't get to the mouth in time because he was still in the coffin.
he was just trying to lick it off. That's what it was.
He was licking it off in the coffin. You know, with the vampire, they can't get the sunlight because then that will burn it more. You know, and it's already burnt up, so we have to help him.
Exactly. Listen, but as a friend, I told him, I said, listen, guy, you have to stop. Yeah. Oh, vampire said, you have to stop. The porky. And, you know, don't listen. You don't listen.
Yeah, and then, you know, Sweetie Sweet went over to Vampire House and paid him a visit. And when Vampire pulled down his pants, you know what happened?
What happened? Tell what happened.
He disappeared after that.
Yo, did you hear Sweetie Sweet's? Did you hear Sweetie Sweet's conversation about taking a man from jail, fixing him up, and then that's her man? Sweetie Sweet, I love Sweetie Sweet, but that's craziness.
Too much work, guys.
Too much work.
They'll never do that. That's just a flawed comment and statement.
Yeah.
No gal now do that.
Listen.
Them love man with money already. It's easier.
I couldn't understand that. Even though I love Sweetie Sweet, but I couldn't understand that. Like, why just go out, find a man that have a wifey or a wife, and be like, listen, I'll be your side piece. And he takes you give you some money now and then, get you a little car now and then, and you see him when whatever. As I always said, and back in the day when I was single, the best woman to date is a woman with kids. You know why?
Why?
You always know where they at. You always know where they at.
But guess what? That could be a problem too, you know.
Could be.
Because the man said, watch it, keep it, and then you know where them at after.
It could be, but most of the time,
I watch the picnic and I have fun with the picnic. Yeah, and show I'll give you one.
Yeah, it could be, but most of the time, it depends on the woman. When you date a woman who have kids and that's a good mother, usually most of the time you know where they at home with their kids. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm home with my kids. All right, I'll call you back in a few hours. Meanwhile, you go do your thing. You call back. What do you do? Oh, I'm still home. I'm coming over. They're not thinking you are doing something because they're home with their kids. So always say, that's
but some of them can be real possessive, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And do some wild stuff like chuck it down and even have the kid in the back seat with a 5-4 revolver.
But they said,
don't shut this boy.
But that's why you gotta know them. You gotta know them. That's why you gotta know them. You gotta pick and choose.
That's true. You
gotta pick and choose them. But those are the women who have kids. Those are the best ones to date. The people who are like, I'm staying with them who have kids. No. Those are the best.
Yeah, but this picking up man that don't have nothing. Too much work.
Too much work. See,
too much work, and then some chicks them gullible. You say them as long as the man there with them, I'm happy, and then the man over there screw them.
Yeah, exactly.
Big time.
Exactly. But the one thing that Sweetie C said, I think a couple of young ladies all said, and I mentioned to them, I said 80% of the woman who's having relations now is only sleeping with 20% of the guy. So 20% of the guys is sleeping with 80% of the women. So that guy she's sleeping with. He's also sleeping with other people. You just don't know. Why not just know? Then do it behind your back. Because
women would rather play the game out instead of just telling them up front.
Exactly.
Like say a man would say, listen, I don't want no relationship. I just want
some sex with you. Yeah.
Some girl can't handle that.
Yeah.
Them just it not in them DNA to even answer that and say, get out of here, you good. Some girl would like, all right, I'm with it, they don't care.
Yeah.
But honesty is not. It's not good to really be upfront and honesty because they just can't handle it.
Honesty is not your best friend.
too emotional for them.
Yeah,
that can't stick right with them.
Yeah, honesty is not your best friend.
But man would love that if a woman came out and said that.
That's right. That's right.
Man, we're like, holy shit.
That's right.
Hey, I mean, set this up. What, 8:00 p.m. every night? Sure, no problem.
Exactly. I think guys is more like, okay, all right, I get it. All right, I get it. All right, no problem. Guys, you will more be more aware to do stuff like that because we understand. But but woman is at a disadvantage. As I mentioned to Sweetie Sweet when she called, I said there is 15-1 woman to men. Every woman is not going to have their own man. So I'm confused why every females always think they should have their own man to themselves. It's the lucky ones. It's the lucky females out there that actually have one man that just himself. Like wifey and myself. It's just me. I'm not cheating on wifey, just me and her. So it's not every woman out there is gonna have one man for themselves. You have to understand there are situations that you may have to share.
I'm gonna tell you the problem with the women. They get involved with these men and things just happen too quick. They don't get to really study the pattern of men. But before they can study the pattern of the men, then they have like 3 or 4 picnic with them already.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's too late.
Too late.
So you have to. The women have to be patient and try to. But they just so emotional, wrapped up. Oh, I'm in love, and instead of fall in love, they're not stand in love.
Mm-hmm.
When you stand in love, you have to think.
That's right.
You think like, and you study man pattern.
That's right.
And hold off for a few, like before you have like sex with them and blah blah.
That's right.
And not only that, you have sex with them, you don't even marry them. You just have sex.
Exactly.
And then before you know, you have pick, and then you hit them on because now you know who he is.
That's right. And now you have 3 kids. And no man is going to take you with 3 kids. And now you're like, oh my God, I can't find a man.
And you know, right, man.
Those situations you have to share.
Some of them want tongue sodomite.
Could.
That's right,
I'm just saying.
That's the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth.
That's the truth.
It's the truth.
Yeah,
it's the truth. All I'm saying, ladies. All I'm saying, ladies. You at some point in life, you have to decide between happiness and want your own man. And not every woman is going to have their own man. That's all I'm trying to say.
And it has to be patient.
That's right.
Have to be patient.
That's right.
Don't just jump and them look good and I'm have this and that and you want them and jumping out of bed with them.
That's right.
Have to be patient. Even if they look good and have this.
Well, listen. That's it. That's hold on. Let me clear. So me and Infinite disagree a little bit. I have. Back in the day, I had a 2 weeks waiting period. After 2 weeks, that's it. That's my wait. I have 2 weeks waiting period. That was it.
2 weeks waiting period.
That's all I had. I was a 2 weeks waiting period for guy. 2 weeks.
Okay. I mean, listen.
Yeah.
Even if you're weird.
I'm honest. I'm honest with that. I had a two weeks was my limit.
Even if you're weird 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month, it's still the ladies' responsibility to figure you out.
Mm-hmm.
You could still have sex. Yeah, I got it now. I know what it is. I'm gonna have sex. No, it takes more than 2 weeks to figure somebody out.
No, it shouldn't.
It's gonna take you a couple of months.
But no, that's that. See, you and I disagree with that, right? Let me tell you something. And as a man, you know this, right? As a man, you know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
A guy don't decide how long they're going to be in a relationship with you based on how long it takes you to have relations with that guy. A guy could meet you for the first day and say, oh my God, I want to be with this one for a long period of time. Or a guy could say, hey, I just want to smash and move on. That decision is already made within first hour of a conversation. Am I wrong? First hour of a conversation, you already know.
That is fact. If they don't
know
for that female, or they think that female is busy, or they feel like female has nothing to offer them.
That's right. That decision is already made. So even though you're saying that the females wait and all that stuff, The guy already made that decision for you. You might not think, you might disagree, but I'm telling you, the guy already made that decision for you. Or you a person I'm gonna be with, or the person I'm gonna leave.
I agree with that. I agree with that because it depends on the female state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they acting dizzy and they got nothing to offer them, yeah, they're gonna just smash and leave.
And leave. Yes, it is.
But if they have a good head on their shoulder, responsible, blah blah blah, maybe. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Exactly. It depends on the man's state of mind. Also, he can have a young state of mind.
Exactly.
And just want to smash everything.
Exactly. And then the comment about a woman that makes money will date down. A woman that has money will not date down. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about
no. Women with like women with money, they just think you have to be on the same level as they are.
Exactly.
You can't be less than them.
But a man with money is going to date down all day.
That's fact. And some women is not going to deny. Is going to really agree with that. But that's fact.
Yeah. It's one of those things. Bye, yo. All right. Thanks for calling, my brother. I appreciate it.
All right. One love.
All right. Peace. All right. Again, good morning, everybody. This is Morning Vibe with DJ Hallway and Vampire. And somebody said something, but I'll get back to it. So again, really, really do appreciate it. Don't forget, we live Monday through Friday from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. All right. Good morning, everybody.
Calm down, what's the rush? I know you're longing for my touch. You don't need to speed it up. The pressure rise and volcano erupt. Every day she call me. Tell her friend she want to put it on me. Come on, me understand me. Me have to tell her calmly. Take it easy, take it easy. Take it easy, take it easy. Slow down the pace, darling. Slow down the pace.
I'm still trying to work on a TikTok for this song. I love this song. Shout out to Escoliva. I love this song. I'm going to try to work on a TikTok or Instagram reel for this song. I'm going to try to start it. I don't know if it's this week or next week, but I'm going to start it. Because even the intro itself, just cut a little piece out. I think it's a good TikTok joint or a good reel joint to use. This is my opinion. I think it is a good song for a TikTok or a reel, or TikTok and a reel. But I like that song. I'm going front. I do like that song. But again, we are here. Shout out to DWC Radio, One Link Radio, Vibes Corner Radio, One Radio, Link, Power Slam Radio, I Am Caribbean, CMBS Radio, Island Jam, Young and Fresh, Get with the Fix, Industry Rock Radio, Jamaica Radio, RTM RTMRadio.net, V-Link Radio, Chris Cut Radio, Fan Zone Reggae Radio, Omega Radio, NOG Online Radio, and Reggae Showtime. So good morning to everybody. So again, we was talking about this comment by these two young men about dating black women, and some people was offended by what they said, some people wasn't, and it's one of those situations. Everybody look at things completely different. Don't forget, today is Wednesday, January 5th. At tonight at 7 is going to be Mr. Young. This is only for the One Radio Link family. I don't have the information for everybody else show, but tonight it's going to be at 7 p.m. It's going to excuse me. 7 p.m. is going to be Mr. Young. 8 p.m. is going to be DJ Billy D from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. All right. Again, somebody told me I gotta read this, but let me see if I get it. All right, so Friday, January 7th, the New Year's New Beginning Caribbean Link starring Link International, DJ Kirby, DJ Platinum, Baby G, Baba Linus, and DJ Sweetie Sweet at Flame or Frame. I think it's Flame. 220 East Founder Avenue, Tampa, Florida. This Friday, at this Friday, January 7th. It doesn't say what time it starts. The ladies free before 12, $10 till 1 a.m., $15 after. And they have bottle savers for tables and bottle call at 813-325-7330. So shout out to DJ Sweetie Sweet in the lineup for this Friday's Caribbean Link. All right, so it's a new year, new beginning. First ladies present Caribbean Link this Friday. All right. So again, go support DJ Sweetie Sweet, Tampa, Florida. The Flame. I think it's Flame. I could be wrong. I think it's Flame. All right, the Flame in Tampa, Florida. Go check her out there. Don't forget, if you don't have a job, you just got out of jail, reach out to Sweetie Sweet. You don't have a job and you just got out of jail, I'll give you a number. You reach out to DJ Sweetie Sweet. She will take care of you. She will take care of you. As she said. Not what I said. No, she said. Good morning, everybody.
Mr. Magic on the track.
We don't tell them say your money we are free. Yeah. Them a try stop me food, but the whole of them flop. Dirty bad mind, I want me make it to the top, though. Why they wanna hate on me? Yeah. So you see me pull up in my brand new ride. Your heart no clean, man, it dirty inside. Why you wanna hate on me? Wanna hate on me? Bad mind. Oh, you grudge me so. Show me life, look happy, you know what? Show me love. Oh, the puff can't watch me so. You just sit up on my name and chat me all night long. Where them hate me for? Where you hate me for? Should you see the range with the navigation? I so blue, you would think of water. Side of me mount and the Dutch master. Oh, why, yeah, for me. When me tell you, say your money be a pray. Yeah. Them a try stop me food, but the whole of them flop. Dirty bad mind, I want me make it to the top, though. Why they wanna hate on me? Yeah. So you see me pull up in my brand new ride. Your heart not clean, man, it dirty inside. Why you wanna hate on me? Wanna hate on me? Them well want see if me pop down. Would I give them joy and satisfaction? But I one thing in life that's guaranteed. People are gonna hate you when you make the money. Them know I'll leave I alone. From social media to me phone. I be a tough talk and jealousy. But when the war starts, see the whole of them a flee. Yo, just let me be. Oh, why, yeah, for me. When me tell you, say your money be a pray. Yeah. Them a try stop me food, but the whole of them flop. Dirty bad mind, I want me make it to the top, though. Why they wanna hate on me? Yeah. So you see me pull up in my brand new ride. Your heart no clean, man, it dirty inside. Why you wanna hate on me? Wanna hate on me? Bad mind. Oh, you grudge me so. Show me life, look happy, you know what? Show me love. Oh, the puff can't watch me so. You just sit up on my name and chat me all night long. Where them hate me for? Where you hate me for? Do you see the range with the navigation? I so blue, you would think of water. Side of me mount and the Dutch master. Why, yeah, papi. When me tell you, say your money be a pray. Yeah. Them a try stop me food, but the whole of them flop. Dirty bad mind, I want me make it to the top, though. Why they wanna hate on me? Yeah. So you see me pull up in my brand new ride. Your heart not clean, man, it dirty inside. Why you wanna hate on me? Wanna hate on me?
All right, again, good morning, everybody. This is the Morning Vibe. DJ Hallway and Vampire. I really, really, really do appreciate everybody's support. So shout out to Vampire. shout out to Vampire. He's not feeling well, and I know I'll be messing with him today. But as I said to him, and I'm saying to y'all, stay away from the porky. Van been eating porky for a while now, and I did tell him. I said, "Yo, stay away from it." You know, there's days that he comes in here with the porky all over his face, and I said, "Yo, listen, lips are nice and red, and all these things over it." And I tell him, but everybody learn a lesson themselves. So again, hopefully it feels better. He's here tomorrow or a Friday. But again, it's one of those situations you live and learn. And again, let's stay away from the porky. All right. So again, we have the 3 contestants of this week's Pump a Dump. Miss Kwani. Miss Kwani is one of the members from one of the contestants from this week's Pump a Dump. Play a little bit of it. All right.
I'm a fool for your love, yeah. I'm a fool for your love, yeah.
Alright, so that's a little bit of Miss Kwani. Name of the song is Gun Body. Miss Kwani, name of the song is Gun Body. This is one of the contestants from this week's Pump a Dump. The next contestant, his name is Delete, featuring G-Star. Name of the song is Shake, Shake, Shake.
Girl, if you want me, call me, we take it out. Be a file clean when me check it out. If me have you on me yard, me no left the out.
Alright, so that was Delete, featuring G-Star. Name of the song is Shake. The next artist is The Gate Zion. Which was featuring Alpha Banks. The Gate Zion featuring Alpha Banks. Name of the song is Feel the Vibe. So feel the vibe. Let's go. Starboy. I say I'm just giving you a quick. So those are the 3 songs from this week's Pump a Dump. Go vote. You can vote Instagram, Facebook. Also, you could go on OneRadio.link/request live and vote on there 24 hours a day. Also, between 2 and 4, you could go on and request a song on OneRadio.link request OneRadio.link/request, and you request a song and it will be played between that time. So again, good morning to everybody. We really do appreciate it. But again, we talking about this young man. They say they didn't like black women, they don't date black women, and that's their preferences. And I think there was some backlash about it that they just how they said it, the words they use, backlash about them not choosing black women. So again, it's one of those situations. Everybody don't have to like the same thing, you know what I mean? So again, it's stupid. I think stupid. I think it's the stupidest thing ever because people like what they like. People like what they like. It's just it's one of those situations. It's no way to really change that. But some people like white women, some people like black women. There's guys that I know say they would never date outside their race. So is that wrong? So if is that wrong? And there's plenty of females I know that won't date outside their race. Like, no, I would never date a white guy, or I never date a Hispanic person, like whatever. They just stay, I'm only going to date a black woman. I'm only going to date a black man. So is that wrong? You know what I mean? So it's a preference thing. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those situations. It's a preference thing. So again, it's just how it goes. And when it comes to dating, you never know. As I always say, you never know what God having planned for you, and you just have to, try it out and see what happens. Oh, tomorrow we're gonna get a little bit into the dress code in church. There was a pastor that left a comment, and the whole internet came after him, where he made a comment about the church, meaning about what coming to church and how you dress, and there's no difference between people that's coming to church and people on the street. The whole big comment he made, and I think it was an interesting conversation. We might not talk about it the whole morning, but I thought it would be interesting to start the show with tomorrow, and then we'll get into something else. All right, so let's get music, and we're back. Shout out to this young man right here. I got in front of this young man right here. He's amazing, amazing, amazing young man.
This is Styles Trayvon, and you're in tune to the Morning Vibe Show with DJ Hardway, Lady Saint, and Vampire on One Radio Link, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time and 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Jamaica Time. Tune in. Keep it locked. Today you love me and tomorrow you don't. I'm telling you to let go, girl, but you won't. Cause I can't take all of that. Crazy tantrums, hang up, then you call back. But I'm not afraid to fall back. Let your man take first place, handle all of that. But she's addicted to my trick game. I kissed her on the neck the first time and the chick came. But it's like I'm driving and I've switched lanes. Cause I don't know where I'm going and it seems strange. Cause I don't know what to do. Cause I'm in love with you. In love with you. I can't take this love. It's too complicated. Too complicated. Today you love me and tomorrow you don't. I'm telling you, girl, but you won't. Cause I can't. Crazy tantrums, hang up, then you call back. But fall back, let your man take first place, handle all of that. But she's addicted to my trick game. I kissed her on the neck the first time and the chick came. But it's like I'm driving and I've switched lanes. Cause I don't know where I'm going and it seems strange. Cause I don't know what to do. Cause I'm in love with you. In love with you. I can't take. It's too complicated. Too complicated. Oh yeah. But I can't get enough. I run out of patience. I can't hardly wait. Oh yeah. You go your separate ways, and I go mine. Just lost the treasure, yeah, I go mine. But I must admit, we used to have some good times, some good. Today you love me and tomorrow you don't. I'm telling you to let go, girl, but you won't. Cause I can't take all of that. Crazy tantrums, hang up, then you call back. But I'm not afraid to fall back. Let your man take first place, handle all of that. But she's addicted to my trick game. I kissed her on the neck the first time and the chick came. But it's like I'm driving and I've switched lanes. Cause I don't know where I'm going and it seems strange. Cause I don't know what to do. Cause I'm in love with you. In love with you. I can't take this love. It's too complicated. Too complicated. Oh yeah. But I can't get enough. I run out of patience. I can hardly wait. Oh yeah. You go your separate ways, and I go mine. Just lost the treasure, yeah, I gold mine. But I must admit, we used to have some good times. Some good times, really, really good times. I should have saw this coming from the get-go. Cause you was always the one who wanted to let go. It's over now, so baby, let's both pick up the pieces, keep it moving, cause you said so. I can't take this love. It's too complicated. Too complicated. Oh yeah, but I can't get enough. I run out of patience. I can hardly wait. Oh yeah. Today you love me and tomorrow you don't. I'm telling you to let go, girl, but you won't. Cause I can't take all of that. Crazy tantrums, hang up, then you call back. But I'm not afraid to fall back. Let your man take first place, handle all of that. But she's addicted to my trick game. I kissed her on the neck the first time and the chick came. I can't take this love. It's too complicated. Too complicated. Oh yeah, but I can't get it now. I run out of patience. I can hardly wait. Oh yeah, I can't take this love. It's too complicated.
We don't break the laws. We just make up.
But I can't get it now. I run out of patience. I can hardly wait. Oh yeah.
Monday through Friday, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's Caribbean's #1 choice.
All right. That was Style Trayvon, Complicated Love. Yo, when I first heard that song on Pump a Dump, so that he was winning week 3 or week 4, I think, of Pump a Dump. When I heard that song, I was like, I don't know how this guy is not going to win. But I have to say, I can't even front. There were some artists he went against that had really good songs. Can't even front. He went against some artists that had really good songs, really, really good songs. That he went against, and he squeaked it out, and he won. But I have to say, like, shout out to Style Trayvon. Like, I'm telling you, this song is crazy. I love that song right there. So, shout out to him. You know what I mean? He have a few more that I'm working on trying to get him on, but it's one of those situations. But shout out to him, and definitely shout out to Style Trayvon. Again, shout out to all the Pump a Dump contestants. Don't forget you have until midnight Thursday. Excuse me. One person is doing very well. Very well. The other two people, not gonna say who they are. Step your game up. 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 And we'll have a winner on Friday morning. Friday morning, we'll have a winner of Pump and Dump. And don't forget, if you do lose, nobody's saying that you can't come back again. You can, 100%. You could definitely come back and try again. And if you get opportunity to win, try. We definitely have opportunity for you to come back and try again. Because certain people, there have been weeks where a song from, like, say, I make up a week. So week 4 went against like 2 other songs that's amazing. And then week 5 will come, and then they have 3 songs that any of the songs from the week before would have killed them. It's just who you get picked of, or who you get picked to go against. It's one of those situations. So shout out to Tina. Tina runs that whole situation. So if you want to join Pump a Dump, if you want to join Pump a Dump, then reach out to Tina. And yes, I have to say shout out to everybody who telling me to go get tested yesterday. I went to go get tested yesterday. I was online for like an hour and a half, freezing my balls off, freezing all yesterday. Hour and a half freezing. I went to get tested yesterday, but and tomorrow I go get my 3rd shot. So third shot, and I went and go get tested. Listen, I'm not one of those people who's not going to stay ahead of my health stuff. So I try to stay ahead of my health stuff. Oh, don't forget, this month is when I'm gonna start my YouTube page. I'm getting my whole grilled all done, in and out, everything all done. So I'm gonna put up on YouTube, link it to the show, where I'm gonna put before the whole process, my first day going in, how it looks prior to me going in. Them taking all my teeth out, me going down teeth for a separate period of time, all that, to a little whole thing from the beginning to the end. And hopefully, y'all jump in and watch it and watch the struggles that I have to go through. So, wifey texted me now. Told her, stop lying. You wasn't online for an hour, but I was online for an hour. Mentally, I was online for an hour. So you know what I did? And maybe one of those guys that, you be like, yo, why you did that? So me and wifey went, and the baby. So I told wifey, get out the car and stand on line. When you get closer to the line, I'll come out the car and stand with you. I'm not bad. Is that bad? I think I was mad. I should, as a guy, I should have been the one standing in the cold, right? You think that's what it is? Was I wrong? I don't think I was wrong. Was I wrong though? She stand in line. I said, stand in line. She stand in line. The line was long. The line was almost a half a block long. So I said to myself, I'm not standing in line. So wifey got out. She stand all the way back. I'm talking about like half a block. She stand all the way to the back of the line. She started. When she got like 3/4 of the way there, then I got out of the car because it was nice and toasty. I then went in the car. Then I went and stared with her online. Was I wrong? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Was I wrong? I don't think I was wrong. I don't know. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful and blessed day. All right. Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to talk about this pastor. He said a lot of things about these Christian people. A lot of things that I ain't lying. He may be right. He said a lot of things. Make sure you get here early. He said a lot of things about Christian people. A lot of things. He was going in. So I'm gonna play a part of it tomorrow. All right. We'll see you later.
Pretty girls alone. Pretty girls alone. Pretty girls alone. Pretty girl. Me give you me all and no half. Half a tree a down there, so yes, so gyal a park, boy. Take it off, boy. What a body brag, boy. When your shots wait. If me love you one more time, it would be a goddamn crime. Loving you is easily, me nah lie. Say me one breathe you, oh, you start smile. It's so easy, feel love you. 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 Every girl in your style, but I you me rate. Every man in me style, so the pussy them stay fuck that I wanna fuck you. Wickedest way, 2 million US.
What was he saying there? This guy, his mouth is disrespectful, I tell you. Very disrespectful, I tell you, this young brother here. Very disrespectful. I tell you, this is very, very disrespectful.
What this girl thinking? She wants an elderly man. I don't run her still because she's thinking about the dollar bill. Come now.